What's good, YouTube? Your boy 2 Glock J Rock back with another video. I apologize for the delay that it's been since my last video. A lot of stuff going on. We're going to try to be more consistent. I promise you it won't take as long for me to release my next video. I got a couple things in the plans that I plan on doing for you all, and really excited to get back to it. But I really appreciate all the love that you've shown, all the likes, comments, and subscribers that I've gotten since I've started the channel. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, so I'm really going to try to be far more consistent with the content. Got a lot of stuff, grabbed a lot of things since the last video, so got a lot of things I want to show you, like a collection part 2 or updates to the collection, and then a lot of upgrades that I've made. Really been focusing on, getting my optics up, getting my light game up, customizing the triggers. I'll be sending some stuff off to get Cerakoted and milled here shortly, so I'll be excited to show you everything that I've been doing. But for today, I just wanted to do a review for you. In the comments, people made all types of recommendations for things I should add to the collection, one of which was Smith & Wesson, because it was lacking previously. I've grabbed 2 since then. I'll talk about them, I'll show you eventually. But I wanted to review one in particular. I haven't seen it much. Looking for reviews online and really couldn't find much when I was looking to purchase it. So I figured I'd go ahead and do one myself. So without further ado, before we get started, gotta do the drip check. So just a regular 2-tone Yankees fitted with the Nike pin on the side. For the kicks, something slight, some 4s, Jordan 4s, Lightnings, of course some Nike socks, and then the Bravish shorts. You know what I mean? So the Bravish Mega print Gucci joints, and this is a Travis Scott Fragment Cause collab tee. So you know the vibes. Gotta let you know what I'm rocking. But let's get into it. So again, I wanted to include everything that it came with, just so you can get a feel for it. Was really kind of disappointed. Some of the other guns, even down to a Glock. I like a Glock case a lot more. Obviously, Canik offers a good case. Finn probably sent me the dopest because it's a case in a carry bag. So if you're taking just that to the range, everything is there for you. CZ's was pretty nice, really custom fitted in the phone. But this cardboard box. So it is what it is. But this is the Smith & Wesson M2.0 Performance Center Core 4 or 5. So I think it's probably Smith & Wesson M2.0 2.0 Performance Center Core, or I don't know, whatever. Long ass name, but here's the gun. So it comes in the cardboard box. It does include a nice little cleaning kit that comes with it. So it's dope. So branded Smith & Wesson Performance Center. So I throw that in my range bag just to have a full kit. I kept some things in there, like rods and stuff, in case of a stuck casing or something. But here's the gun. And man, I love this gun. It is a beautiful piece to add to the collection. So it is a full-size 45 ACP. It comes with a 10-round mag. Safety check. And that is my biggest and only complaint with this gun. You saw when I was doing the safety check, it's not locking back. So it's kind of touchy. It came with 3 mags, which is nice. I feel like some mags are better than others. I'll just go ahead and lock it back for you. But that would be my only complaint, quite frankly, is that. Well, I do have one other, but we'll go through it. So this is a full-size gun. I want to say 5.3-inch ported barrel. So as you can see, the barrel's ported as well as the slide. So it's basically integrally comped. So obviously no threaded barrel or anything like that, but it does come with suppressor height sights. They are 3-dot sights, so nothing crazy. There is something that I do. I was surprised to see that I haven't done it on this gun, but what I will do if a gun comes, before I change out the sights, but if a gun comes without, night sights, as did this Ruger EC9S. I'm having all types of trouble here. This Ruger EC9S came without night sights, just all black sights. So what I do is add this glow in the dark stuff, and then I don't know if you can see it, but it'll go really bright. It's not the same as night sights because night sights shine no matter what. This stuff you have to charge up, but I figure it's better than nothing and doesn't change the white on the 3 dots because it goes on white or clear. So I'll do that on these and maybe do a short so you can see it. But I added the So everyone talks so highly about them. I had to try one myself for both of these. So this is fully kitted with the TRIJICON RMR and the Surefire X300 light. About the Surefire light, it's a great light. I think depending on your purpose, if you're outdoors and stuff.
Due to your service, obviously.
Really bright, 1,000 lumen. I don't know if it's completely bright now. Right now, might need battery change. Not sure. But you can swipe it on and off. To me, it's a lot harder to turn on, especially when you're turning the knobs, than a Surefire. I'm sorry, a Streamlight. So like the Streamlight TL1, for instance, it is not even remotely difficult for me to use just the finger. But on here, as you can see, it's kind of difficult for me to turn it with that finger. So that is my biggest complaint on the light. Outside of that, it's great. I know the durability is there, the brightness itself is there, and you can push it in and turn it on, and that works flawlessly, although it's getting a little stiff, but maybe that'll work itself out with time. So I cheaped out a little bit. I got a TRIJICON RMR, right? Which, I mean, you can't cheap out for an RMR, but I got the cheaper version where it's always on. It's a 7 MOA amber dot. I think it's the tritium version or something like that. And it's really good. I love the dot. My only complaint with that is low light conditions. Because of how it works, it's not an LED light or anything like that. It's using light from around the ambient light to feed it, I believe. And so for that reason, when it's low light conditions, completely dark in the room, it's very, very faint. So it's not great for home defense, in my personal opinion. Now, when you turn the light on, it adds it to a little bit, and you can see it, and I can see it completely with that light on, so it doesn't flush it out at all. It's completely automatically adjustable, so it does its own thing. Really nothing that you have to do for it at all. It's always on, works well. I really love it, but I think it's better for daytime or range conditions versus home defense where you might be in the dark. Just my 2 cents on it. Back to the gun itself. It comes with... mine came with 3 mags. It says 2, but mine came with 3. And again, they're 10-round mags. Has an indicator for every round after 3, which is nice. Stainless steel. Again, my main issue is that they don't always lock back on the last round or when just doing it at home. So you see none of those did. The other day, I came across, I didn't even know these existed, but I came across this extended mag for it, which same type of thing, has the some stippling on the bottom, but this increases it to 14 rounds, which I think is really kind of cool. I always like having an extended round, and this one locks back consistently, so that's great. I think it's perhaps the mag's not really sure there, but it works well there. And so back to the Performance Center again, ported barrel, ported slide. Can't remember if I showed you the porting on the barrel, but there it is. Again, I think it's 5.6 or 5.3 inch barrel. I think overall length is just over 8 inches. Suppressor height sights, so it's nice because you can see them with the red dot on. You can see that beautifully. It comes with like, I don't know, 6 or so different optic mounting plates. So there is a plate there. I don't know if you can see it under the dot, and then you have to have the sealing piece for the RMR, which again would be my other gripe with them having to buy additional accessories to go with an already expensive optic. It just doesn't sit well with me. I love my Holosons. That's probably my favorite brand. I will try the EOTech red dot here shortly. I have 10 red dots now, another one in the mail to make 11. I'm gonna get that EOTech as soon as I can find it in stock. And then that'll take me up to 12, and I'll do a review on all those different red dots. In addition to red dots, I've gotten a good amount of lights, both pistol lights and rifle lights that I want to show to you and compare for you. And then a bunch of triggers. I've changed out the trigger on most of my guns. So I've got one on I got a CZ since we last talked, got one on there, got one on every Glock. So I think 7 or so different Glock triggers, and then on both my SIGs. So I'll show you all those options there. I think there is an Apex option that works for this. I believe there is one model that works for the 4.5 of all types. So I'll probably throw that in here at some point. The trigger is actually really nice. So I like the trigger. The only thing I don't like is that whole hinge design. Never been my favorite thing as far as a trigger style, but so a little bit of take up. Let me get the meter here. The meter doesn't work that great because of, again, that hinge style. It's been breaking around 5. Honestly, it feels lighter than that. So let's see, 5. We'll do it 3 times just for consistency, as long as we can get it to work well for all 3 tries. But it feels lighter than 5 pounds, honestly. If I had to guess, I would have said 3.5, 4. That one came in slightly over 5, so about 5 1/4. And one last one. That one gave me 5 1/2. So I guess on average, you know, around 5 1/4. Again, to me, it feels much lighter. So take a look at it again. Here's your take up. You get to a pretty firm wall. There's your brake. I made this harder on myself than I had to do. We'll just restart. And reset. Hope you can hear that. So very nice trigger, and that's actually adjustable. So that's what I adjusted it to. That's what I like the most. Hold it if we're lefty. As you can see again, take up, not too bad. Pretty clear cut, defined wall, crisp brake. Did this to myself again. Hitting the wrong lever, hitting the safety. And then your reset, pretty quick, short, and audible and tactile. So there we go. So again, Smith & Wesson M2.0 C.O.R.E. Performance Center Core, which is some acronym for their optic system. It comes with a plate for every gun. Has the ported barrel, ported or integrally comped slide, the suppressor height sight, not night. Again, my other gripe would be that would be one of my other gripes with it. The adjustable for pre-travel and over-travel trigger. That's pretty much it. It shoots wonderfully. I'm gonna try. I think I have some images of a target that I shot not too long ago with this, and shoots nice. I mean, very flat. Very quick reset, able to fire quickly and accurately. So really, I have nothing bad to say about this gun. I would encourage you to get it. I think MSRP is $800. I got mine on Gun Broker for $650 before fees and all that, fees, shipping, taxes, all that good stuff. Very hard to find though. You not much information that you're able to find, not too many reviews that you're able to find, not in stock a lot of places. If you go on WikiArms, you can't even search for the gun, or at least I couldn't. So if you're able to, let me know in the comments. I'll correct that or put some comments here. But I would recommend it. I think for $650 that I got it for, it's a wonderful package. I mean, porting, optics ready, adjustable trigger, multiple magazines. Oh, it does have a safety. Safety's pretty intuitive. So you just flip it up to turn it on, flip it down to turn it off. And it's ambidextrous, so flip it up, turn it on, flip it down and turn it off. So, bam, and we're ready to rock and roll. So let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one other thing. So it comes with 4 different palm swells or grip inserts that you can use. So I used one of the ones with the beaver tail, one of the bigger ones, but it does come with 4 of them. How many optics, please? Where are the optics, please? Here is the box for the Surefire X300 view, if you wanted to see that. Didn't mean to drop it. And the box for the TRIJICON RMR, just in case you wanted to see that as well. Very nice. They do great with the packaging, I'll give them that. At least on the TRIJICON side, Surefire, normal. Here's the optics mounting plates for the M2.0 Performance Center 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the one that's on there. So 8 different mounting plates for optics, which you can't beat because that's going to cover any optic or red dot, I should say, that you can imagine. So again, great package for the price if you can get it. Even MSRP, I think the $800 to have a 45 caliber ported slide, ported barrel, and adjustable trigger. You can't really beat that. Regular Picatinny rail there, suppressor height sights with the safety. I don't love safeties, I don't hate them, so if you hate it, just turn it off. If you love it, then use it. Just my thoughts there. But again, 10 rounds standard capacity. They do have this 14 round they're available to purchase, and I think this is around $45. So, and if they all come with three knives, you can't beat that either. Mine came with 3, hopefully yours does too if you order one. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate the love. And I talked about it earlier, but I'm gonna give you a better shot of some of the stuff to come. So again, 6 of the 10 red dots that I have sit there. Some of the trigger upgrades on a Glock 22 and a P10C. Again, more up close and personal, that kit. And then some trigger upgrades on some different Glocks and P80 builds. So looking forward to talking through all this stuff and more. Appreciate the love. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. Until next time, which I promise you will be shorter. 2 Glock J-Rock out, man. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna get a real good ending. But nah, appreciate the love. Have a good one.